Mr. Paul. Do you mind to show your face? I will do the recording now.
Okay, it's inconvenient for me to show my face because my camera got a little bit issue. So shall we just discuss through audio or audio only? Oh my god.
要录过吗？
要练习。
要录过。
OK。
等一下，哎，都 stop 不到。
OK，我的意见是这样啊，首先你先问他，你先跟他讲，就好像 Good evening, Mr. Law 还是 Mr. Paul，OK？So 你就讲，Would you mind to record down your face for this interview？然后凯你就讲哦，就是希望只是 audio 罢了，你不想，就是你会比较介意啊，还是你刚刚讲的那个理由也 OK 啦，就这样。
可以了，我尽量讲到顺利一点就可以了。
可以，没问题。OK。
现在呢，我 stop 不到那个 record。
周姐，你可以直接录了。
直接录啊
？OK。
Good evening, Mr. Paul. I will do the recording now. Do you mind to show your face?
Okay, for now it's inconvenient for me to show my face because my camera have a little bit issue. So you can just ask me question via the audio lah.
Okay, before the interview start, can you introduce your name and your company name?
Okay, it's simple. My name is Paul Law and our company is SPNet Senyang Berhad. Our company belongs to telecommunication infra and networking segment. That's all only lah.
Okay, now I will ask some question for you.
Sure.
Question number 1, does your company use wireless network?
Actually, yes, our company got used and our work involved some wireless networks such as 4G and 5G, and also including indoor access point.
Okay, how many buildings in your company area? Can you display the entire topographic map of your company?
For this, actually we only have our office within the rental shop, not only.
How is your company network infrastructure?
Okay, for now, our company specialize in fiber optic infra, network design, deployment, and maintenance.
Next question is, what type of cable do you use for your company?
Oh, you mean what type of cable our company use for? So actually it is indoor and outdoor cable type. Brand includes like Comscore, Chrome, MP, TI, and many other local brands.
Okay. And how is the fiber optic network implemented at your company in the term of topology between building and building or inside building?
Inside building, between building and inside building, okay. Actually, the design use basic network infra design, point to point, start configurations and looping.
Do your company have both indoor and outdoor cabling installation? If your company have outdoor cabling structure, can you briefly explain it?
Okay, if talk about the outdoor cabling installation and the cabling structure, okay, most of our work involved in building cabling installation for server room and data center. Besides, we also do some outside plant work, including tower or manhole or something like repair of damaged cable, which include area, direct building, and underground.
Okay, for the next question, can you explain to us what is cabling structure? Is important when applying fiber optic into a network?
Okay, actually cabling structure is important for us, as we have to follow the SOP from the service provider, like example like TM, Thai, and include other telco like Maxistar. Each service provider has their own SOP one.
Is there any benefit of structured cabling?
Okay, of course, yes. It is beneficial to follow the SOP for structured cabling so as to maintain the efficiency and the tidiness of the cabling network.
What about the cabling structure in the data center and server room in your company? Can you tell us more about it?
For this, actually, we don't have a data center for our company cabling structure.
Okay. Can you explain how the implementation of outdoor cabling installation can be conducted?
Okay, for the implementation of outdoor cabling installation is simple. For outdoor cabling implementation, we have to have a checklist of the material and manpower needed. For example, like the execution must be done according to the NIOS and or CIDB safety standard before, during, and after the work. That's all.
What materials and equipment needed to put an outdoor structure cabling design?
Okay, the materials like for outdoor link, the basic tool require loader, cable jack, ladder, water pump, something like blower and splicing machines. So the heavy equipment machine, backhoe, and HDD.
When implement outdoor cabling, is there anything you need to pay attention to, like sample, temperature, band radius, and how to solve the implementation problem?
Okay, there are some points we need to pay attention. So when implementing the cabling, it is always important to pay attention to the something like roving given by the service provider or consultant. And we also need to always pay attention to the safety and work area SOP. Because if there's any issue, it will be a good idea, to study the drawing properly and also to consult the project leader.
Okay, for the next question, I will ask, do you know the speed of the cables and how do you test them?
Okay, regarding the speed of the cables, the speed of transmission in fiber optic cable is always improving for now and currently can go up to about 100 Gbps depending on the service provider and the link.
What are the things you test them for fiber optic cable?
What are the things? Okay, we use the designated test gear to test the fiber optic link.
Next question, how do you troubleshoot the cable when there is a problem?
Okay, when there is a problem, so like when the link has an issue, we troubleshoot it using the optical time domain reflectometer OTDL.
How do you terminate fiber cable?
So for the termination of fiber cable, we terminate the fiber optic cable using two methods. So for the first one is we always using mechanical splice fast connector or something like field connector. And there's another option, which is we always use fusion splicing machine.
Okay, for the last question, how do you test the loss of fiber optic cable? Can you briefly explain it? And how do you know the cable in good condition or bad from the loss test?
Okay, if for this question, how do I test the loss of fiber optic? Okay, we actually use the designated test gear to test the link and the test gear includes something like optical time domain reflectometer OTDL, like I mentioned just now, and optical loss test meter OLT. And how do I know the cable is in good condition? For this, we will go through the test parameters for pass or fail. Depends on the system or network threshold. That's all only lah.
Okay, I have asked all of the questions. Thank
Okay.
you for cooperate.
You are welcome.
Okay.